what? Like it's hard?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliana. If you're new here, I recently graduated from law school in May, and just this past month I started my new job. My legal career is finally up and running, and although I'm not officially admitted to the New York bar yet, that is in the process, in the works. There's no date set on when I'm getting admitted, so TBD. When I know, you guys will know. And if you clicked on the title of this video, then you already know that we are unboxing my new work computer. I was able to get a work from home technology spend for my new job, so that covered my new MacBook Pro 16-inch. I've had a lot of requests in the past for a desk tour, so I figured this would be the perfect video to share my work from home setup, and it'll also kind of be a desk tour because while I'm sharing my setup, I'm also sharing my desk, and I'll show you all the things that I've accumulated throughout law school and some things that I bought new for my new job, but mostly I've kept what I have had from law school and kind of carried it over to my work from home life. So I am very excited to get into this video, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss a video, and let's just get into it. Now, in order to keep everything truly separate, when I set up my MacBook Pro, instead of logging into my iCloud account that I have on my iMac, on my iPad, on my MacBook Air, on my watch, on my phone, literally I have every single possible Apple device. So I did not want my work computer to be affiliated with that iCloud account. So I made an iCloud account with my work email and didn't set up iMessage or anything on that account. And then when I log in to my iMac, you can see here, this is my iCloud account for work. And then you can switch profiles. And if I log out, on the top, there's an option to log out. Juliana Marie JD is my work profile. If I log out, then I can go back to my personal iCloud account and do whatever I need to do. But when I'm working, I'm in this one, and it matches my MacBook Pro. So usually what I have on my iMac for work is, I'll show you here, I keep a to-do list for the day, and I have my calendar here, which I'll have my meetings with my Zoom ID in there so I can easily log on to meetings. I use Zoom via my iMac. So then when I'm on my MacBook Pro through my virtual desktop, I can take notes and still look at emails and things like that. So I really don't have much on my iMac. I mean, I have my Zoom and my calendars and things, which that also just goes on the iCloud and it transfers across to my MacBook Pro as well, so I can access the same calendar and to-do list on my laptop. And then I do have podcasts on there because I like to listen to podcasts while I work, especially when I work from home. And yeah, there's really not much else. I mean, the standard apps that I wasn't allowed to delete because Apple doesn't let you delete them, so I had to keep iMovie and all of that, but I don't use iMovie on this account. So that is it for the little tour of my work iCloud account. And then let's see, is there anything else I want to talk about on here? No. Now let's get into my MacBook Pro setup, which, let me just minimize this. As you can see, it's the same background as I have on my iMac, my work background that I made on Canva. If you're interested in seeing how I make my backgrounds, I will link up here my 2022 vision board video where I really go through in depth like how I create my wallpapers. This one really didn't take too much effort because there's only 2 pictures on there. Wanting to keep it minimal for work. And I do have a folder here for work documents. However, I don't ever take anything out of the virtual desktop space. So here we go. The app that we use is Citrix Viewer. So when I click on that, here's my virtual desktop, which is the exact desktop that I log into when I'm in the office. And it is a Windows computer. So in the office, it's Windows. Even when I'm logging in to my Apple MacBook, I'm able to access the Windows computer at work. So pretty cool. There we go. It just adjusted to the resolution of the screen. I really can't take you on any tour of this because it's all confidential information, but this is what I use. And then I can show you up here, if I click screen mirroring to my iMac, it will create a second display and I can drag my calendar over to my iMac screen. I can kind of spread out my workspace if I need to. And otherwise, I keep everything on this screen and then I use my iMac for Zoom if I am Zooming, as I said. Let's start with my setup. As you can see, we have a lot going on this desk, but the second screen definitely helps significantly when I'm trying to be productive and work, because at work I have basically the size of 2 iMacs. So, but honestly, this is all I need, really, at the end of the day. I don't know what I would do without my coffee warmer. This thing is amazing. I bought a second one for my job that I will just keep in my backpack and bring it with me to work. Yes, I could have brought this one, but then that requires me to unplug it and plug it back in, and that's just super annoying. So I'm gonna leave this one here and I'm gonna have one to travel with. Behind, I have just some office things, sticky notes, pens, little daily planner sheets, and I use those from time to time. My MacBook right now is sitting on top of my stand that I had for my MacBook Air. It fits the Pro just fine. I don't think I would need a bigger one. Now let's talk logistics. So I have a few things going on here. First, my keyboard and mice. So the white one is for my iMac, and then my Logitech Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, which is specifically connected to my MacBook Pro. So basically, if I have the MacBook Pro up on the riser, I will use the Bluetooth keyboard. If not, I will use the MacBook keyboard. And I still like to use the Bluetooth mouse because I just like it better. And I feel like it keeps the keyboard area cleaner. For some reason, whenever you're using the touchpad so much, it just gets fingerprints everywhere. That's my personal preference. And let's just go into detail about what I have going on in the background here. My job gave me these nice Zoom headphones, and I just keep them there in case I have to hop on a call. Over here, basically, I just keep, that's my iPad back there, a clipboard. My phone is usually in the phone stand right here. Just some pretty things that I have. Let's see if we open this up. My actual Canon camera. Sticky notes, lip gloss, just stationary things. Over here, my Alexa, which is going to go off now that I said the name. JK, don't need you. And then underneath my iMac, my whiteboard, I usually write my to-do list on here if it's just a personal day, like the weekend or things like that. I did it a lot during law school and bar prep. Have yet to use it for actual work, but you know, who knows? I might. I like to change things up. Over here on the left, I do keep this little stand that I can put my phone in and video myself as I was doing before. I can put my iPad in there and watch TV or something on Hulu. And it's just to be able to have a third option for a screen. And I have my little cart here where, I mean, I don't really use anything work related on this cart. I have my planners, my wedding planner, my goals planner, a lot of tech chargers, and underneath my desk, I keep a foot massager. My feet get cold, so it has a heat setting, which is really nice. Highly recommend getting a foot massager on your desk if you don't have one already. And in my drawers, lots of highlighters because I'm obsessed. More stationery and office supplies. This other drawer is just kind of like a consolidation of random things that I don't use all the time, and just like extra pads and papers. And that's really it. And while I'm at it, I might as well go through the fun stuff on my wall and shelf. Everything will be linked in the description box below, by the way, in case you are wanting to replicate my office area. So above my iMac, I just have like little knickknacks that make me happy. Pictures of me and my best friends, a cute dog that I wish I had. I always like to have a candle nearby. And the wall art here I purchased off of Etsy. I'll have the links below. And the picture frames, it was a set off of Amazon, which I did this a year and a half ago, so I'm hoping they still have the same set in stock, but we'll see. I'm honestly not sure. But, you know, we have the Legally Blonde inspo, Chanel, just cute stuff. Well, that is a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there are any questions you might have, or if you're looking for something featured in this video, everything is linked in the description box below. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss a video, and I will see you guys in the next one.